Well, the GOAT of tennis has been spectacularly dethroned at Wimbledon overnight. World number one, Alcaraz, defeated Novak Djokovic in a mammoth battle, putting an end to the Serb's 45-win streak on Wimbledon's centre court. 20-year-old Alcaraz also made history, becoming the Grand Slam's youngest winner in 37 years.
Djokovic is deposed as a new king of centre court. Carlos Alcaraz of Spain.
7-6, 6-1, 3-6, 6-4.
I think the crowd was happy. Renee Stubbs is fresh from Wimbledon to take us through the match. Renee, clearly it's a massive win, like it's a massive moment, but is it more than that? Has a baton been passed here?
Well, I mean, calm the farm on that. At the present moment, I mean, Novak Djokovic has won the first two Grand Slams this year. Let's not forget about that, the Australian Open, of course, the French Open. So he was on course really possibly to win the calendar Grand Slam. So we'll calm the farm until we see, Novak getting beaten in these situations one time after the other in the next few Grand Slams. So I think Novak's got a few years left. But certainly, having seen what we saw yesterday, it certainly tells us that Alcaraz is ready to take the baton when it's handed to him.
Well, Djokovic himself paid Alcaraz the ultimate compliment, saying that his game has the best of Nadal, Federer and himself. Do you agree with that?
100%. A lot of us have been saying that for quite a while now because he moves around the court and his flexibility around the court is so much like Novak Djokovic. His backhand is so much similar to Novak, where he can stand and go down the line, go cross court, can change direction like Novak. Obviously he has the forehand and the sort of the chutzpah and the like Spanish bull kind of mentality like Rafa. And then of course he loves to come into the net and he has all this creativity like Roger Federer. So absolutely he has a little mixture of all of them. But as he said yesterday in the post-match, he said, I've been watching you since I was a kid, Novak. So he has appreciated these three great champions that came before him. And he's moulded so much of his game after all of them, so absolutely.
We saw the crowd reaction there, Renee. I mean, we saw Djokovic also lose his cool a few times. Did the crowd get to him a bit, the fact that they were all behind the young Spaniard?
Oh, no, I think Novak's pretty used to the entire crowd being against him on all occasions. It was very windy, as you can see. Yesterday, he kind of lost his stuff, and that was quite a pivotal moment in the match when he broke his racket. He was, but that's typical Novak. He likes having that animosity. He likes having that sort of like fight with the crowd. And he kissed at the crowd when he won the fourth set. So this is just normal behaviour for Novak because it gets him going. And he's used to the crowd being against him. At some point, maybe the crowd will be on his side. But certainly when it comes to playing a 20-year-old where he's trying to win his first Wimbledon, it was probably not going to happen yesterday.
Renee, this is Wimbledon. It's grass court. Alcaraz, a lot of success. Can he win on all surfaces?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think we heard in the post-match interview with Novak when Novak said, well, I knew you were good on clay and I knew you were good on hard court, but I didn't think you were ready for the grass courts yet. But yet, look at him. He's played four tournaments on grass. He won Queens leading into Wimbledon. And then he goes and wins Wimbledon, being the 7-time champion and a guy that was going for 5 in a row. So it's pretty spectacular. And yes, he can win on all surfaces because he's a mix of Rafa, Novak and Roger. And so we're going to see this guy around for decade and a half.
That's it, Renee. I'm agitating the farm. I'm not calming the farm. This guy's it. He's going to be the best ever.
Agitated.
All right.
Yeah, well, he's already said that he wants to be. So anyway, bye, guys.
All right. Thanks, Renee.